First-time buyers seem to be back with a vengeance in the Canadian market for the first time ever, other than a very brief period at the beginning of COVID. First-time buyers are now dominating the non-condo property ownership transfers for the last 2 years, and now 33% of all purchases in 2025. To me, this is really important because the question was always, who's coming back into the market? Why are buyers re-entering the market? There's so much risk. When you think about multi-property owners, people who are moving or investors, they're not feeling that sense of urgency based on what's happening. Any losses in the market would also be reflected in the house they're going to sell, or in a risk environment for investors with rents declining. But first-time buyers, for them, it's, okay, I know that I have a 25-year amortization. I'm going to be paying this mortgage for 25 years. Only the next 5 years of it really matters in the current rate environment. So I'm locking in a fixed or even a variable. Not that only the next 5 years matters, but only the next 5 years is really vulnerable to the rate environment that I can see sitting in front of me right now. And most people don't really think about rates this way, but that's how the rate environment works. You don't really know what rates are going to look like from the year 5 to 25. So first-time buyers are coming back in the market because prices are coming down, and they're saying, okay, I don't know how much worse it can get, but I told myself that I didn't want to buy when prices were $1 million in Toronto, but now they're 1.1, and it feels like a market that I can enter. They're buying a little bit more new builds, and we saw the CMHC cutoff just went up. So there's a lot of policy changes that are trying to make the market more favorable for first-time buyers. This is important because first-time buyers generally, if you look at all buyers in the market at a national level, first-time buyers are 50% of your market, according to the Bank of Canada.